We move in and out of darkness, defeat our enemies, and fade away without a trace.
Hello and welcome to part 3 of our new Ratkin Infiltrator SOVL run. Master Splinter and gang here are doing just fine. Still, for rats, that's a very, very small number of dudes. Disregard the many, many tiny ones here. It counts as 3. Alright, look, it's exactly equivalent to the alphas. Otherwise, I like where we are. We have our invincible, many attack, blood crusher, long-ranged fire, swarm killing stuff. The only thing we struggle with is being shot. We don't like being shot. We don't particularly like being stabbed either, but being shot is particularly horrendous, so hopefully not any ranged armies against us here. Of these two, obviously we want to take the elite, we want to build some gold up before the last buy, and then we can decide to go up or down. Shadow Master Itch. Ooh, fellow rats. Okay. Pinky in the brain having a violent disagreement with one another. I'll put you on the side. I guess I could use the distraction piece again over there. You'll be sort of centralized. And then I'll have you follow in behind these. So you can start, and then you want to start shooting things. Ideally, it's a bit annoying, I want these to be able to draw line of sight to any potential target that way or that way, because they'll almost certainly have their own ranged capacity we're going to have to deal with, so maybe like that. Yeah, teams of their own long rifles, so they're the priority. In fact, before they can do anything, let's start shooting them. Can I twist to see them? Ooh, no, I'm kind of in the way of myself here, so came this way first. Hard to tell what the angles are because of the... I think that's the R1 there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, maybe there. Oh, come on, it's got to be an inch off. There we go, just had to wiggle around a bit. -1 because of the long range is costing us, and they even rolled a 6 despite me. Way to go. Hopefully you could do a bit better. I really don't want them to target the monstrosity, they do nasty damage to it. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop them, really. Oh, he has spells as well. I kind of need those intact, I'm going to be honest. Now pass a bunch. First one misses, good start. You would obviously be an excellent measure for dealing with these, but I want that to move first because I don't want the long rifles to target my weapon teams. They'd be very effective at killing them. That's okay of the potential targets they could do, it's not the worst. Can't get up to the counter burn them, but I might be able to reach the... Oh, it's close. Let's move this one. I'd like to move that one first and make it easier to see if I'll get there. No, it's definitely not good enough. The most efficient way to move things like this is just to go in straight lines, so yeah, it definitely does it. The flamers will eventually eliminate that entire brick for us. Don't worry about that. They have their own monsters here to be concerned with. That's going to come forward. We can just... I mean, they only go up to what power? They are power 6 on the charge. If I can deny them the charge, that would be worth it. Let's move something else first then. I could move up to catch them, start shooting, and the problem is I don't know where they go. So let's just do this one first. You could potentially come forward far enough to... I was going to try and spring over them and get to the flamers, but I can't quite manage it. I came this way, maybe? Ooh, it's going to be close. That works. I suspect the issue, however, will be that these are going to come rummaging forward and stop me, but I'm going to give it a go. That doesn't matter at all, but it reveals how far you can go without being caught. It's sad because rats are so quick. The only way I can possibly get some shurikens off, I think, would be to use this trick. So if I twist myself this way, they get into range, throw them, and then twist back out. And then now we're safe from their charge radius again. From the monsters, okay, that's about as far as they go, so let's just ignore them for a while. I suspect they can go further, so I should probably run away a bit more. Yeah, they can't reach as good. Perfect. And then they did very cleverly stall with the final unit, so I can't counter position them. Oh well, that'll do then. May as well get our charge. You jump through their back line. Well, if I do this first, I can actually deny them the charge there. It's a pretty bad idea, however, because what would then end up happening is we'd get flanked by the alphas next turn, which is just not a great option, so yeah, let's just kill them. Get in behind. That means this one unit of swarms is somehow holding up 2 monstrosities. Yeah, what I want to do immediately is fire at these before they shoot. That reduces a lot of their damage output. There we go, that's more like it. Wiped. And then they can start working over the monstrosities next turn. He annoyingly is going to use... Oh no, they used Hex of Ruin. Ooh, that's going to hurt. He has... I thought it was going to use Shadow Bolt again, but he has that annoying spell that lets him disregard output like that. Okay, in that case, get rid of the last one. Or not, keep rolling 6s just to be in the way. Then come over here and... Again, we need help with the monsters here. You absolutely continue with this unit. That's more like it. Roast Legionary. I'll pass a bunch. Force them to move. Yet you're now stuck behind your own ally. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Okay. You're going to have to engage that directly. So this is easy. I'm just going to... I could come up here and charge this one, but they're honestly more useful just getting in the way of the monstrosity over and over again. I'm just going to ignore the skulkers for the most part. In fact, is there any defense too? That'd actually be a great target for the shurikens. Do I want anyone to have Primal Fury? They've only got 6 wounds, that should be trivial. You already have the rerolls and at power 7, is 6 plus 1 for the charge, so you don't benefit from the power either, so no use there, we'll just save the spells. Yeah, you can shoot these to death pretty effectively. And because we can fly, I'm just going to disregard what's happening here and fly over. Come back this way later. I say that I could just charge them and kill them. They get, what, 4 attacks? It's a bit annoying. Over here. Now, we've been reduced to power defense 3, sadly, because of Hex of Ruin, so our amazing save has gone down to a terrible one. They might actually get me here if I'm a bit unlucky. It all depends on the hit roll. 7, which is 4. Okay, we'll get away with it. And we only take 1 because of re-rolling saves. Phew. Even forced to save on 6s, we still are okay. Over here, a bit easier. Well, you actually failed to kill the team. Embarrassing, guys, come on. I'm definitely going to Primal Fury them to help with this now. You stay with those because they have a decent-ish chance of rallying. I'd rather they just disappear while I have the chance to make them do so. I'll have the smaller one shoot that one. And back away from everything. Ruin again. Oh, we got really lucky there. They put it on the target who cannot be hit by the enemy. So quite fortunate. Can I get out of here and still escape and shoot them? Probably not this turn. No, they've done a good job of catching me. Can't run across and escape, so I'm just going to have to spend the entire turn fleeing. You need at least 4 when you get here to turn around, and I haven't got it in me. I like to flee this way somewhat because it makes it easier to split them apart. Next turn. That'll do. It's not too concerning, let's just pass. Everything does its usual inching forward. You can skip past the skulkers here. Not like that, sorry. Keep going this way. Just trying to make sure I have line of sight there, and of course I do. Third of the way there. They fail to rally, that's not too concerning. Now you, Primal Fury these, make them power 7, which is going to help on charge, and then, I mean, yeah, just keep killing this unit with shurikens. What do you reckon, 1 or 2 more turns? I'd like to rear charge, and I could probably slaughter that unit, but then there's no one left to finish them off. They would probably rear charge me irritatingly. strict, so force them to... Yeah, they're going to get their rerolls. I take 4 wounds, not a single save. But we do instant kill it because of our insane damage output with Primal Fury. And over here, they can't fight back, so lose by so much you can't pass. We gone. Alright, so now an exercise and not taking damage. I'll have to heal you anyway. I think everyone's okay. We could just stall. Using... Oh, he's still got his blasted Shadow Bolt. Oh, we got lucky. As long as yeah, just 1 save there means I don't have to lose anyone, which is really fortunate. I can do 6 and go to that. Doesn't save me. How do I position this? That doesn't get me caught. I'll go that way. Can't escape it. It's got to be straightforward then. Oh, it's going to be tight. I just go straight like that and then turn. No, a bit more wiggle room on this end. Can I even fit there? Okay, I'm going to have to do it right exactly like this. Come forward and then turn around. No, I can't. I don't think I can get away this turn. So the best bet for me in that case is actually to turn, shoot them, and then just flee when they inevitably try charging. Okay, good. Excellent time to do max damage there. 333. That did shrink the unit a touch, which still doesn't quite get me out, which is a shame. As far as I can go. Well, I suppose if I let them charge me like this, maybe I'll stay on the field. Doubt it, but worth a try. Other things, these could fly over and kill them for me. So I could have you rear charge and break that unit. If I wait for these to move... Let's do this first. Can you draw line of sight to that? Not really, no. There we are. 1 left. Easy for the bigger team to prevail. Oh, they're after you. Interesting. Well, I've still got... I think one of them's taken a wound, so unless I'm really unlucky and they get both wounds through, I could just put them in the side and break them like that. Yeah, go on, why not? Finish off this beleaguered unit. Oh, you can't... Okay. This is such a pest. I don't quite have the movement to get around them. Okay, next turn then. It's close, but no cigar. You'll be dead in a second. Try and escape these as well. No problem. Leaves you two. Come this way. Right, now you. I would really like for you to probably come over here and just kill those. So let's instead... Can I fly over there and pull it off? No, it doesn't quite get me that far. I came up here instead. Can't see them doing that. So what I'll do, if I'm stuck with it, I'll just introduce those first. Do a positional turn, just come over here and get ready for it later. Or maybe I can. Oh, it's going to be close. It's almost a waste having the monstrosity on the side there because he ends up killing whatever he's fighting and he just gets stuck dragging his way back into the battle. Maybe I'll centralise it more moving forward. Right, you're now safe. Another good volley. Oh yeah. Heavy armour's not going to save you. You're being roasted. This isn't really what these guns are for, but they've already killed all the ideal targets. Ooh, full house. They don't do terribly when you have 4 of them against infantry. We got what we wanted over here. Come about. You'll do this because it's hilarious. Massive overkill, but no kill like overkill, and then just get out of the way. How much damage do we do this time? Splinter, just all 5. Oh, he did that to the character, having a little duel. And here. That's them gone. Was it 10 wounds to 4 guys? Seems fair. Oh, they gave up. I say that as though it's not an entirely justified course of action. Of course you would give up at that point. Fairly healthy. The long rifles level. Can start. I guess I'll start mutating them now. I don't really care about anything else. So let's see what we get. Mutate. Unnatural size. Move speed. Okay, that's pros and cons. The extra wounds are nice. Them being slow. I guess with the long rifle unit, because they're so long range, I'm not too concerned. If they have to start kiting around, things might be a hassle, but for their resilience to range fire, that's actually pretty good. And then these long rifles, size gold. I don't care about extra gold anymore, so I'll just get those to 4 as well. A monstrosity. Should I start mutating it now? We've got plenty. It has enough attacks such that whenever it touches anything, it will just win. So yeah, let's see if we can get something funny out of a mutation. It also has graft. It also now has fly 14. And okay, so imagine wings have sprouted off of our divinely blessed monstrosity here. So lose discipline, we don't care. We're fearless anyway, I think. So it's usually you pass, and then we're now just 1 point of movement faster and fly. It's kind of a side grade, but whatever. You're healthy, you're healthy, you're healthy. That's a bit of a waste, honestly, so I'll just go with the gold. I think what happens next is the shop, so you probably want to go with as many of these as possible. And then there's a little fight after. You can replenish to full before the boss. So yeah, let's spam this out. Be as greedy as we can be. Take the random event. Ah, okay. Right, Forgotten Tomb is a pretty good one. You send troops in at the cost of potentially losing them in exchange for gold and magic item and things. With elite armies, it's agonizing because sending in one, if you had like 100 Ratkin conscripts, sending in 15 of them is exactly the equivalent of sending in 15 elite knights. But the losses are obviously far more severe, so I'll keep the elite guys out. I'm just going to send in a couple skulkers. I'll lose some of them. They should still be viable, even as a small unit, so just get some gold out of this. Yeah, we got pretty unlucky there. 4 of 7's not bad, but a fantastic upgrade for Splinter, so fair trade. We come to here. I have to pick the smallest possible unit size, which again is the flamers, so I do hope you like flamethrowers. Can I afford both? No, it's a shame. I'd love another infiltrator in those, but it's just not, doesn't technically meet the brief. We need a level, which is cool. I guess I'll increase that immediately. And 116 left over is enough for another attack for Splinter. Yeah, go on then. 66, so armor for someone. I think, as I recall, remind me, the flamers are the ones that are, yeah, defense 2. Which is terrible to start, so maybe I'll buy armor for you just in case you get arrowed or something. The flamers there. Oh, no, no, that's much better. Do the power for the new one, and then we'll buy armor at the end. More damage output is better than a bit more durability. So there we go. Flamers, famous guns, guns. We do like our weapon teams. I'm going to still keep them stretched because they get, what, 3 attacks each now? So you'll lose, every time I do this, I lose 2 attacks for every guy at the back. So just leave it there. I need to heal the alphas at some point, which I'll do. I could go for the campsite, but I think we're strong enough that we can take the battle there and still be okay and spam heal to full before the Act 2 boss. Forest Wrath. Okay, this should be relatively easy to deal with. Us first. Again, let's try and... I'll use you on the flank to distract things, and you on the other flank, and then I'll start to centralize you. You now fly, so you can ignore terrain, which is convenient. I want to be up here. The flamers will go marching in. Stand in cover, because it means you can't be shot to death, and you hide behind him, because you can shoot everything. And not be too concerned with the whole being shot yourself. So their ranged output really is just a couple short bows from these. More worryingly, they have some very fast units, so we'll probably prioritise killing the eagles. I could inch forward and get a short range one. Puts me at risk, but I think it's worth the attempt to see if I can insta kill it. That's all I need. Ah, you rolled a 6, you cretin. Okay. I can't escape, so just stand there. Or they come. Can I get up there to flamethrow it, do you think? Oh, I can. Interesting. But I think I'm far enough away such that I'm actually safe from everything else. So, yeah, let's start flaming. Good start. Instant dead. Excellent shot. Before this one comes. Now, how do I deal with you? Well, eventually I'm going to have to create a shot with these. Currently, I don't think I can because there are allies in the way. Oh, no, I shouldn't have moved. That was a disaster. Okay. Start killing these then. They're pretty brutal against cavalry. Just the druid already. The only other option I have is to fly over here and shuriken them, or just engage with the alphas and just have that deal with it. These will come bumbling forward. Let's have you start roasting dryads. Look, you're a flamethrower unit. Surely you can handle dryads of all things. Is that in range? I don't know. Can I just go straight forward? Yeah, that's my best bet. They have 2 wounds each, so there's a lot of wounds worth of dryad to get through here. Should I have to throw the monstrosity into them? I'll probably save it for now. There'll be something better to do later. You're actually my best bet for dealing with that nuisance. Well, you could just long rifle it, actually. I'm lying. You've seen where basically everything moves over here. So what I'll do, as an emergency reserve, I'll have you come forward to engage this. If I can't kill it with this unit, which I think I can. Okay, my turn. I've only got 2 units, apparently. This one... if the druid wants to charge me and engage rat swarms in combat, I think it loses. I've got 15 wounds and they've only got 2 attacks. Can't really bother me, so yeah, I'm just happy to let that hit me. Good. I know where that's landed, which reveals how close I can... I was waiting for that because I want to see how close I can get and not be charged by the big dumb tree. The answer, I'm afraid, is not close enough to shuriken them. Although maybe if I'm more aggressive, I could come over here and just... I don't have the range. Oh, blast. Okay, I'll have to leave it to the alphas then. Really? I don't have that. I thought it's longer range than you think, surely. No, it's not. It's terrible. No way, I'm out. We've never used the short range of these. How on earth would you get close enough? Just come up here and contribute some DPS. These are sadly defense 5, so you're going to be doing nothing with those piddly little damage shots. I predict long rifles in your future. So here, lock the eagle in place with these before they can charge something else. And everyone else is a-okay. Oh, is the druid not good? Oh, I thought for a moment the druid wouldn't charge me because it counts as a ranged unit, air quotes, but no. Finrod there has chosen death by many little rats. First, is that in short range? It isn't short range. All hits. Is pretty tough, but is immediately taken 6 wounds, so is about to die. Okay, I can't use any of the stalling units. Your target is obvious as well. Start backing away. That one's already moved, hasn't it? Can't tell. Usually the colorations give away if they're active or not. Oh no, they have the little blue thing around them now. It's clearer. So that one, and that one are yet to move. So we're safe to do this. Just back up a touch just in case. Did they reach you there? No, you got away with it. Very lucky. Might as well start reducing Dryad. Well, you'd actually be better off hitting that, but I can't reach it. Would I want you to fight someone? How much damage would Dryads do? They'd be power 4. I get a 3-up save re-rolling. They do almost nothing, to be honest. I'm going to wait for that to move first, though, because it might come around here and hit me. So over here. They didn't seem to move anything, as far as I can tell. I may end up taking a battle with a tree out here. I'd love to come around here and flank that unit, but I might get intercepted. In fact, that didn't even work as a flanking attempt. Too close to them. There, give me 2 seconds. Can't see them there, back off. I don't think this will actually work, but I guess it's fine. That's worrying. He got far enough to actually catch you. Okay. The only way I stop that then is by coming over here. I guess I could rear charge it with this unit and hope my spam attacks and Dark Fury will allow me to overwhelm it, despite how tough it is. I'm guessing that's rear arc. Yes, it is. Try and do a bit of chip damage now. Bizarrely, it's still If we're skill 4... Oh, it would be 3 plus instead of 4 plus. A 1, great. Only have to do 5 wounds. We've got decent-ish odds. Sits there, fine. Oh, we haven't... Oh, I was about to say we just lost an alpha to... They're dead. I thought we'd lose an alpha to the eagle. It did all 3 hits, all 3 wounds. Now I upgraded them to 4 wounds each a while ago. So that's the benefit of that immediately kicking in. Right here, you're going to end up fighting that anyway, so just do this. It's going to happen. I can't flee, sadly, because I'm frenzied. If I could, I would, because then I could just shoot it, but Truant got me there. Everyone else is okay. I'll definitely use Primal Fury on myself. I want it dead before it turns around to start bothering me. Wow, he's up to power 6 with 6 attacks. That's pretty incredible. Just in case this is ongoing, you might as well come over here and help. You've made the wrong decision and turned that way. That's convenient. He used regrowth, which is... Oh, wounds back. Wait, who used... What on earth? Oh, this is the ancient Vinebeard treant, so he's got spells. This one has learned how to use regrowth and is now casting it on allies. Fair enough. Okay, get out of the way. There's no need to engage that many dryads. And is now... Oh, do they just naturally come with regrowth now? All treants have it. That's interesting. That's a change of the beta. Obviously, that wasn't the case previously. They've run out of anything to activate, so just use ours freely now. Damage. Try and focus fire on particular units rather than spreading it out. Let's kill that one and that one. Okay, moment of truth. We'll win this, it's just a question of how much it hurts us. Basically nil because of all the rerolls it has to go through, and then it's almost certainly dead. Ah, it's pretty tough. Okay, we are going to be stuck here for a bit. Over here, I want you to die. Splinter hits 5 times. Gets a 3-up save, but is forced to reroll 6s, and then they do... It's actually alive. Did regrowth save it? Possibly, yes. And they get multiple uses of that, so we're actually going to get stuck with fighting with them even more. Ugh. Don't kill my infiltrators, please. I need them for the final boss. It's going to suck. I thought they'd do more with Dark Fury helping them. Yeah, it's still the better ability. Being up to power 5 is a big deal, because it doesn't mean it gets its irritating 2-up save anymore. That hasn't moved yet, so I need to wait. You're safe to do this now. Now I'm safe. Okay, everyone here. I guess you can keep focusing on those. They're going to spam regrowth on themselves and just make it so I can't win. Okay, that's something to bear in mind with all treants you face now. They are even tougher than they used to be, which is just great, isn't it? As if they weren't already one of the most durable things in the game. And just keep going this way. Well, at least the infiltrators have the extra replenishment so they can heal themselves effectively. And this one's going to be forever struggling to do anything meaningful to our monstrosity. You got overwhelmed by rat swarms. Look at all the ones. Over here, Splinter does decent damage. The units... Okay, we got it this time. And with only 1 lost. I was kind of hoping that would happen last turn, but close enough. Now just finishing off a couple dryads. Right. I'll just move you out of the way first. Thunk. If I send you into the back of that one, you can probably just kill it. Oh, brilliant. Just keep rolling 2s. Careful. Safe. There's 2 wounds of Dryad left. I think you can kill that for me. So instead we'll have you barbecue these. Surely there'd be some sort of like combat damage bonus for flamethrowing a thing entirely made of wood, but apparently not. I'm amazed. Well, I think I'm amazed the morale's holding up so much. It's because there's 24 wounds worth of Dryad just sat here. Yeah, you just kill through that one for us. That's more like it. Just doing enough to get them to routing this turn. Should be happening quickly. Done. Skip the rest. Skip, 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 skip. This combat will happen. If you really don't care, spacebar speeds up, but you can press control space to just kind of blitz through the whole thing as if it doesn't happen. We did 2 wounds. What? We lost a skulker. That's basically it. Couple levels, which is okay. Splinter leveled again. I'm not that fussed about any of these. The extra wound to be more durable. A defense 6 is honestly tough. Oh, sorry, defense 4. That would be good just in case he ends up dueling too much. He can kill anything he gets into contact with probably in 1 turn, particularly with Deadly Strike. So now I'll just go with Recruiter again because when you get that extra unit, it will be a lot better. And his Skulkers. Ooh, skill 5 would be nice because we're going to start encountering skill 4 stuff on our end, so being high skill is better. I've got the good mutation, so let's prioritize this. We are the elite, of course, that's what we're designed for. And then the swarms down here trying their best. Yeah, just more of them. Why not? They're fearless disciplinates, they don't typically run away, so you just stick a swarm there. Heal up to full. This is going to be a hard battle, so I'm actually going to go with full healing where I can. That's close enough, yeah, and then everyone who else is full, just do that. There's an opportunity to from XP, a bit extra gold, but more importantly, I can be at my pretty much true full strength for the Act 2 boss. Excellent. Verdant Sentinels, so that'll be Lizardmen or Reptilian Kingdoms and Wood Elves, Deep Wood Protectors, so there will be some annoying shooting at the back. Swarms just take a flank and be 20 wounds of irritating nonsense. You can fly, you can't. I'm going to, unlike the other battles, I'm going to commit you to a side and just hope that you can win that one so I don't have to worry about it. Would it be better off actually putting you over there so you can just kill everything over this side and I can use you as a distraction piece over here to tank whatever comes our way? And then you can fly over this. Stay well back, you stay well back. You're going to have to go forward to actually engage things. These are not possessing of grafted wings, so I can't fly them over. They do get scuppered by that a bit then. Wide, which is convenient, but in the way for the moment. Probably more important I have these in front, honestly. Something like that, I suppose, is not terrible. These getting shot is okay because they're 20 wounds, so they act as a good tank. You're going to struggle to draw line of sight to shoot anything, let's be honest, so let's do this instead. I'll put both of you in cover. The little tree icon there gives away that it's worked, so you can shoot pretty much anything. And if you and you want to come up behind your allies like that, give that a go. Right, okay, huge amount of stuff to fight over here. I'm glad you're that side. This is a different version to the one I'm used to. Okay, we just lost 3 instantly to an amazing shot from this pest. In terms of shooting, that's basically all they've got though. Oh no, there's skirmishes there as well to be concerned with. They'll target this, which is irrelevant for us, so fine. Yeah, whatever. Rat, you're 1 of 20 wounds through. 19 more turns of that and you'll get me. Pterodactyl riders, which, I mean, with only 2 wounds each, I could just have the swarms kill them. I don't care about the silly eagle. You're too far away to matter. Okay. That's going to come forward. That's going to come forward. I could have the alphas rush over here and just kill that side, get through those. Would put them in a sort of bad position later. It depends where these wind up. So let's start killing their big things. You can target pretty much anything you want. I think the best bet would be these monsters, though. So the dragon is actually easier to kill. Yeah, wound 7, 5 defense versus wounds 8, 7 defense. And we're power what? Power 5 with what, -1 to damage, so it gets a 4 up save, whereas that would get a 5 up save, so they could shoot and kill that more effectively. But I'm happy to have the monstrosity kill that. Although that being said, it is a lot weaker from a power standpoint. So maybe flanking that with a monstrosity and shooting and killing the dragon is easier. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try and gun you down. With opening volley. Killing double 5. 2 wounds, it's a decent start. You aren't going to reach us this turn, so don't worry about that. I'll have someone else deal with you. Stay on the dragon. Okay, it will survive this no matter what. Get it next turn. Who's going to deal with that pesky fire lizard for us before it becomes an issue? Does it declare charges, do you think, or does it not bother? I guess I could just have the alphas kill it. That's not a terrible idea, because then I'll be here, which is decent-ish positioning to start flanking and killing those later. Yeah, well, so I'll ignore those. Instead, I'll deal with other things. This and this haven't moved yet. I need to see where they wind up before I start trying to flank around stuff. I have better movement than that, so I can just charge over it. Stand where you are. Just allow the pterodactyl riders to dive in and get killed. Not fussed. You just came for it. I can't reach that to fight it, so yeah, just your current positioning is actually a-okay. Can't tell what moved. Oh, there's a unit back there that tried to move and got stuck. So they've got 4 units left. That one, that one, that one, that one. I don't care at all about those, so we use you. Obviously, the ideal option here would be to come forward and start shooting things. What concerns me is that I'm going to be closer to those pesky pterodactyl riders than those, so I can't actually help. So what I might do instead is I might just hide behind you for a turn so I don't get shot. That would be completely irrelevant against the other targets, but horrendous against you particularly. The other option is what, I just be aggressive and just try killing them? There's too many wounds worth of guy there, I'm afraid. Can I rush over there to flank and kill the skirmishers? No, I think annoyingly that unit is going to stop me. So I'll just leave you where you are. Charge and kill the fire lizard for me, if possible. I might get intercepted by this stupid dragon, so I'm going to move over quite some distance to make sure I'm the best target. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I knew it would do. There's 2 wounds, fine. It gets you into good flamethrower range. We should now be able to kill you. That's good enough. Got him. I hope it was worth your 2 damage to the alphas. Or these that's gonna, you can't handle raptor riders quite as effectively, I'm afraid. Depends who declares the charge, I suppose. That leaves my units back here and this one, that one for you. So what would I want you doing? Ideally, you're going to flap your wings to get over here. I'd eventually have you flank that unit, but not this turn. So we'll do a positional turn instead. Get nice and close. I'm not going to shuriken anything at my pathetic range, but I should be able to, next turn, get over and flank something. You don't have a whole lot to do, I'm going to be honest. Skirmishers are going to be in a really bad spot for a turn, but I can't stop them. I'm just going to go with the old hide behind your ally here. I think I can do that because they can't legally declare the charge to me. That's a move to there. I am quicker than it, so I can just do this. Who would I want to fight is the question. I guess it's going to have to be that unit. Defense 5, I'll be power 7. I could make myself power 8. I don't really need to. I get a 3-up save re-rolling. They get hit on 4s. I should be able to just beat them head on. Cross fingers, the pterodactyls take the bait here. Yay! Completely cutting their raptor riders out. Okay, otherwise, get rid of that for me. Start defeating those. rest of it's basically range stuff apart from Splinter. So those will be dead, don't worry about them. Stop shooting amazingly. That's twice they've done that, where they've hit a preposterously good roll and done sickening damage. Oh, Divine Favour. The extra skill is actually going to be really annoying there. Okay, whatever. I'll take revenge by blasting you to death. Pass. No, I need the weapon teams. Oh, level 4. There you go. You can spike saves. I can spike saves. Well, I guess ideally I'd actually have you come over here and deal with that. So, depending on whether or not that's still alive, move accordingly. Let's pass. The eagle doesn't matter to me. In fact, that's likely going to get broken and just flanked and killed anyway, so ignore it. How do I deal with you is an interesting question. Can I shoot over the woods here? Do I have the range? Oh, yes, I think I do. Right, getting a bit too close for comfort, I'm going to be honest, so... Disregarding your charge radius, because you can't make use of it. I can come over here and then start turning. Can I turn far enough to... I can turn far enough to flank and kill that unit. So you'll deal with this one. I hopefully will break these and deal with that so you don't get intercepted there. Going to be risky here. Hey, 2+. And then with Dark Fury, they should be able to really cut through those. Does anyone want Primal Fury? I could use it here. Seems a bit of a waste. Again, I'd like to use it on myself to kill all of those. I could use it here. I have what? 15... No, I have 20 attacks. I get 10 hits on average. Ugh, power 1. Hang on. No, they're only defense 3, so they're still only save on 5. They'll save on a 3+, so they take what? 3.3. They're actually still alive if I don't use the rerolls. So I guess I could use one to help them and then one on myself later. I don't really need it anywhere else. Well, then if I win that, all that really happens is they end up charging into you. I actually prefer them to be in the way there, so no, let's leave them alive. Yeah, hold on to my spells. Do you want it? Nah, shouldn't be necessary. That's irrelevant. So all of these weapons teams should put all of their output into the monster, because this is going to be dealt with. Or alternatively, I could start killing the skirmishers, otherwise they're going to do some very nasty damage to us. I need to obviously escape the range of that one though, which is going to be a hassle. And I have to do that, so no, just do this instead. Good start. Get out of here. That's not safe. 4.4 is safe. Oh, less safe than it was maybe a moment ago. I'm going to have to somehow wiggle here furiously. Now I desperately want them to win because I need them to flank that for me. I'm not going to be able to kill all of these, so there's no point putting all my damage into that. You're better off trying to finish this off. 3 wounds left is pretty good. I want to come this way. This is where my being in the woods is going to hurt because it's difficult to wiggle out. I don't think this unit's going to escape, sadly. Oh, it's still alive, that's a shame. I have to go this way, and then maybe I could get away were it not for the wood slowing me down, but alas they are. Would I be able to at least declare a flee? If I can flee, I might be able to save some of the unit. If not, it's just lost. I'll deal with it. Right. Please kill this. Oh, we take 5 wounds, that's a shame. They're all dead, hooray. They're flanked and we're safe. Over here, I assume this is gone. It actually survived. Okay. Still runs away. Over here. Do a bunch of damage. They struggle to hit and struggle. They do absolutely nothing. But... Oh no, that saved them, so I'm not going to be able to get through. Last, the Divine Favour really got in the way there. That's going to be quite agonising. Splinter at least can fight backwards, so I can kill them that way, but there's nothing I can do about... Flee? I can flee. It amounts to sort of the same... What? Don't need to. Yeah, you get... I kind of saw that coming, let's be honest. Yeah, it's going to have to do... Divine Favour. What an arse. Failed to kill me, haha. Right. You've used Divine Favour on the Eagle, making it skill 5. Okay. Pass. Oh, that's going to shoot. No. Oh, it did the stupid AI thing where it bugs and doesn't realize it can shoot me. Funny. I can only divine fate for the Primal Fury 1 unit. Who's it going to be? I think if I used it on this one, I might even have a chance of winning the combat. If I use it here, I don't think I win and I don't particularly care. So I'll use this over here. Is probably sensible. Go for it, guys. Extra power there's also good because they're defense 5. It gets me over a threshold. Well, if they're not going to shoot me, I might as well repay in kind and start incinerating them mercilessly. Rather irritating unit there. I think all of you have got to deal with this one. In fact, let's do this one first because I can move you over here. Get an angle on the big dumb lizard. Please go away. Oh, stop rolling 4s. Right, how optimistic am I that I would rather the flamers target that, so I'm going to have you target this one. I'd have to do it in such a way that, no, this is impossible. Have you do it. One wound's all we need. That rallies, not surprising. Okay, here. Their multi-wound stuff is largely engaged in combat, so I think of all the targets, I'd actually like you to shoot those ones. Oh, stop rolling 2s. Anything we can do to reduce those numbers? Here we go again. I don't re-roll this turn, but apparently it doesn't matter. Okay, now you break them. Right, how much damage do we take? Quite a bit. The unit's almost gone. I win just. So that effectively holds them for a turn, which is what I wanted, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to escape. I'm pretty sure Splinter didn't quite kill it, which is sadly a draw, so we're stuck with it. You were 1 wound shy. Here, you do fine, I guess. You actually managed to... Oh, you didn't even take damage. They ran away from the swarms. What a heroic unit this is proving to be. Right. You could do that. I'd actually rather you come over here, though, because they're going to rally and then rear charge Master Splinter, which is going to be devastating. So just don't waste the best unit I've got into an already broken enemy. No, they geniusly did that first, so I can't shoot them before they hit me. If they did anything else, I would have gotten a flamethrower round in. Smart. Waste its turn in effect. They're going to come forward a bit. I guess I could have the swarms deal with that. Who's still fighting? I'm not going to use Fury on you because you've lost, I'm afraid. So wait for that to move and counteract it would be probably the best idea. You want to come around here and start fighting these. Their charge radius is pretty good, so they can probably catch you there. But even then, I still get a 3-up save, so I don't actually care. Other lizard is also back. What a nuisance. Right. It's a pretty good target for you. So if I twist and then run, that works fine. So we'll do that. Yeah, I'll dedicate you to eliminating this unit of guard here. Right, okay, apparently that flank option is not happening anymore, so come this way. And instead just kill those for me. I think that's a good use of your time. They do rally, saw that coming. So, and that's a perfect target for the rifles then. Do love us our multi-wound. Stop rolling 5s. They also rally because they've all got good discipline, so of course they are. Again, I could probably... 3s is better than 4s. That's more like it. Unit's pretty much gone now. You are very dead, sadly. Wow, he survived. And I'm just wrong. The Iron Hide is invincible. Okay, if I gave it Primal Fury, would it have maybe won the combat? Yeah, this is academic. The issue is that he's now free to rear charge me, which is a shame. He even gets to go first, so I can't stop it. I'm going to flee. Well, if Splinter fights backwards, can they win? I don't care, just flee. I can easily shoot them to death. Take care of the range stuff. Nothing else really too worrisome. Okay, you're going to get shot, so don't worry. wasting their turns over there. One flamethrower at a time. Right, I need to know where that's going to go. You've moved, which is good. Areas. Direct. There we go. One or two more turns. They've moved into a position I don't really care about. That's fine. I can't reach anything useful though. Bit of a shame. If I came over here and tried to shoot the fire lizards, I can't escape that way actually. I have to come this way. Yeah, I currently got line of sight on nothing. Oh, I guess the deep guard will do. My first port of call, but whatever. Right, I now know where they are. You can do me a big favour and finish off those two. Need to actually escape their charge radius. Further, please. Just take the shot first. Full house, very good. As they spike an irritating roll, they're done. Leaves you free. Oh, I have the fly keyword. So I fly, but so you can go straight through things by moving like this, but you're not allowed to twist through them, so I can't do that. What I might be able to do though is just try to be cheeky and get a rear charge rather than a side, which of course I can do. You have at last perished. Well done, Alpha. I'm extremely proud of you. Over here, yep, we eat a bunch of skirmishers because they're not, somehow that's a unit so feeble even rat swarms can beat them. Looking pretty good. We can finish these off with long rifles. No, my rat swarms. This is a hard counter. The fire lizard, they're really good at dealing with me. You leave them alone. No, no. Okay, for some reason they just chose not to shoot, which is appreciated. So to save yourself from being hit in melee, or rather shot, I can actually just shove you through here and get you into combat with them. One more turn. I might end up getting trapped in a corner here. I think I've run out of time. No, they turned the wrong way. They're insisting on fighting my poor swarms. So how do I stop that? I put both long rifles into that. Do you think I can kill it? Being a bit... No, let's take the long range shot and stay away. Yeah, we lost the threes. Okay, we're halfway there. I'm hoping they do something like that because then they're easier to deal with. Good. Time to spike. Gotcha. That rallies. It's okay. Can you fly over here? No, I was going to hope they could get over there and engage them to stop them from charging me, but I can't. Sorry, swarms. You've been prioritized by the entire enemy army. Okay, double one. Enjoy your endless battle with the bruisers. Sadly, I can't flee them because they're also frenzied. They just stand there and get hit a bunch. Okay, let's kill off this one before it gets a chance to shoot me. You would probably be better off... Yeah, be efficient. There you go, do 8 wounds. I want them gone before they bother us. 2 hits. No damage, very good. So we'll shoot that one first. Be greedy and get into short range. Also gone, very good. I'm willing to do so because there's more than enough resources over here to clean up what's left. Done. You ideally would actually come over here to rear charge that unit of infantry. Not that one, the big one. Can I get far enough? Well, I've obviously got the movement range. It's just a question of whether or not this unit is in the way. So to experiment, see if I can get it out the way, let's do this first. Yeah, they fulfilled their objective of incinerating the whole infantry block. Well done. Come over now. Get to there. That is That is side arc. You're never going to get to front arc, but never mind. There's no point in really using any spells. Oh, go on. Why not do this? Just have it win. You'll get your rerolls that amount for nothing. Damage. Hilarious. Here, yeah, the swarms take a bit of punishment. They are fearless, so they don't take any negatives to losing combat, so they're okay. Somehow this 15 unit strong of guard here thinks they're going to win. Now, because they're spearmen, I believe they'd all end up fighting unit in front anyway, so I might as well just charge you in. You're not going to fight sideways, so you don't have to worry about it. Skip the rest, it's just this we're dealing with. Poison kicks in. They kill the unit, which is a shame. But they take so much damage back, they still lose. But they've had enough. Right, that wasn't too bad at all, as Act 2 bosses go. Pick those alphas, they certainly deserve it. I only get one back, so I'll be at 2, which is a shame. Skill, wounds, attacks, those are all fantastic. Being 5 wounds, just being outright invincible is pretty good. Skill to hit things more consistently. I guess if I'm using Primal Fury on them, I don't really care. Or going up to 6 attacks each. That's a hard one. They're actually really all quite good. What do you think? If it was skill, it would be more effective if we were fighting higher skill stuff and it makes us a bit more durable. Wounds are obvious. You just get 5 wounds a pop, which is pretty great. Or just hitting things. I think just the raw attacks, because they can combo that with Primal Fury just to smash through the opposition. Well, if you make them skill 4 and you're not going to encounter skill 3 stuff in like the final stages that we're now going into, so it's not really worth a whole lot. The output is the same. It makes them tougher because it's harder for things to hit them, but probably not as good as just giving yourself a wound. Oh, just attack. And it's the easiest way to do it. The flamers already have the mutation, so just go up to 4. That's it. Okay, so you're full HP, you're full HP, you're full HP. You always need a bit of help. You could go up to 3. And then you need a bit of help. Do you want the extra ones? 2 and 3. Yeah, go on. They're pretty potent, aren't they? I'd like my weapon teams at full strength if I have the option. Act 3. There we go. I think we'll stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do like, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit and I do really appreciate it. If you have any notes on like future SOVL content, characters or anything you'd like to see, by all means, drop me a note. I take the time to stop and read everything. Or if you just want to chat with me and others, that's great too. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.